guys, Natasha with the Day with Ethel vlog. Ali Martinez is one of my favorite angst, heartache writers. Like, I devour all of her stories. And then I saw she teamed up with Mabie, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's got a good book coming out, because I've never read any of Mabie's stories. I read this story and I laughed. I swooned. This is, for me, it was a different read because I was kind of expecting heartache and sadness. Instead, this was a romance comedy that I loved, and it was fun. This is called When the Walls Come Down. Shane has, his family kind of stuck up for him when his wife left him. Left him for his best friend. But they, gave him a chance. He ended up becoming this great, creative, artistic marketing person for his sister and his brother-in-law's business, and he's damn good at it. Now his brother-in-law is almost forcing him out of a job because they know how good he is. He needs to venture out and do something even bigger. And it's fun to watch Shane's dynamic with his family. Now throw in Maggie. Maggie Light is fun. She is the baby of her family, and she's raised by her brother and her sisters. And, she drove clear across the country from Georgia to San Francisco to do this job. And it's kind of like, she's like, did I really do a good thing? Something that she's wanted to do. She thought she needed to prove to her family and her mom's legacy that she could do this. Lo and behold, she meets a guy at a bar, her first night in town, and this guy makes her laugh. Lo and behold, another side to the story is their neighbors. And these two have a weekend of passion and lust, and they so enjoy each other's company, not only verbally, but in between the sheets too. Their banter, they're easy, they're easy conversations that they feel like they've known each other forever, and it's this great flow of everything with them. Then comes the first day of work, and Shane's gonna text this gal he met this weekend, wishing her good luck on her first day of the job. He's sending her texts, he can't wait to see her. They're gonna celebrate back at the restaurant they met at. In walks in the boardroom the woman from the weekend, Maggie. Maggie hasn't responded to her text because she's just as nervous for her first day of the job, and she's having fun that she met a guy that's making her happy, and she's swoon-worthy, and she's all this. And in looks at Shane, the guy that she's taking the job from. The guy is who she's ultimately replacing. Now these two are in a kind of a fight is for the fittest. They're going to fight for the job. But these two find out that they're better together. When they work together, they can accomplish a lot more. And they prove to everybody that they are the dynamic duo to have. And that's what's fun about this story, is that he knew this job was going to make him happy, but she needed the job to solidify, like, she can do this. Her family was worried her moving across the country wasn't the best thing. And that's why I really loved this story, is because there's a lot of humor, but there's a lot of character and depth and soulfulness, because Maggie doesn't remember her mom, and she knew her mom worked so hard and didn't get to finish like her life that she thought of. And if it wasn't for those times when she's with Shane, that she gets to see it's also okay to have fun and fall in love and have those emotional connections with somebody that makes your heart full. And Shane learns to love again, and he learns that, Maggie is the gal that he wants to spend the rest of his life with. And it's just a fun, light, sexy read, and I highly recommend it. But I read something and I highlighted this. He goes, "You aren't just the love of my life, you're my whole life of love and the best sex I'll ever had." But they also said, but I was learning that's how life works. Sometimes you didn't say the right thing, sometimes you didn't do the right thing, but the right person can see you through all your faults. And that's what the story is. They see each other through each layer that they have, and they offer each other so much more. Guys, grab the story. It is my buy it now Fantastic Friday find, guys. When the Walls Come Down by Mabie and Ali Martinez. Talk to you soon. Bye.